And we're back for another cheeky little session. I am loving it. I spent a lot of last night editing and did realise I'm a little bit far ahead just with my recordings, so I am a little bit curious as to whether or not you guys want me to slow down a bit. We'll see, just let me know. But for today, I want to catch up on another couple of little side questy bits. So, first thing we're going to want to do is... Have I got this in the lockers? I've got bits of my armour sets in all sorts of strange places. Right. Well, for today, we are going to want the winter set. Where are we? Oh, I've got my computer. What on earth am I doing searching through chests one by one? Mountainy. Or is it mountain? Yes. There we go. So we shall chuck those on. I might actually see about getting the CQC one instead. Because the CQC helmet just has more armour on it. 28 versus 10, so. The weight's much different. Weight 12.75, weight 5.25, yeah, so there's a little bit of a difference there. Put my fishing stuff away just for now, I don't need that. And we'll chuck the nori in there. So you see, I've done a little bit of fishing stuff. I was just trying to get some more resources. We've got a bit of grub. And, right, I think that is us basically ready to go. The weapons aren't going to be as useful. I'm just bringing them with me so that I've got them. Because we will find ourselves in positions where we're going to need things. What am I doing? I want to get my gravity dampener, actually. So let's take that. And do you know what? I might actually finally just make the trinket. No, you know what? We'll keep on us. Let's get some health syringes, though, because we are going to need those, because I suck. Oh, but yes, I am very excited to head back down to reactors, but we will be doing that. Not this session, we'll be doing a couple of other little things. Because I just want to basically show off another couple of areas, just so that it means I can grind them passively if I need to. Because we are at the point now where we're going to need a lot of digital gold and black gunk. And there is a place we can get them that isn't just from rats. So we will get some stuff prepped. And then we'll head through. I've seen some folks out on the server, we've got it where the fridges just prevent rot. But I feel like leaving the rot on means that you know roughly how much stuff to produce. And also means that you get a steady supply of bioscrap, because let's face it, you're not going to eat the rot. Right, so we've got some healing pots, we've got some bandages. Plenty toasty. Carla is just hopping on the exercise bike, because that's what she do, you do you. I will bring my fishing pole. And it must just have been Grayson. Now, what was interesting was we did get a raid from the Canaanites. And while some definitely spawned from this route, where the military raids were spawning from, some spawned somewhere else, and not from the main shooting gallery. So my assumption is they probably spawned down at the entrance to Hydro and just walked across here, because they got into the base. Now, the only thing they managed to damage was that cubicle, which, you know, you do you guys. But that is worth noting. Oh, come on, we've been recording for 4 whole minutes. I'm actually going to look to make the layout containment, because I am getting a little bit sick of seeing her. I did have a little thought about setting up like this chamber as either an area for the like animal taming, because we can just close it up and that should prevent things from getting out, or using this as like an aquarium. I think that could be quite fun, because I do want to collect all the fish. And I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch me as I do that, because that is going to be painful. But That's definitely one of the little mini goals I've got for myself. Alright, but for now, we want to head back into the centre of labs, because now we've got our tier 5 hacker, which means we can get through an extra couple of doors. I heard something rattle there. I don't know what that was. Alright, big man, we've got a big spiked mace. Bap! Can I just dip this in that? No. Fair enough. Shouldn't have stopped to, like, gulp at the goo. Hang on, one of them was back here. Well, we'll head upstairs first, because we're already in the main atrium. So we'll check that out first, and then we'll head to the one that I'm going to go and look at. So if you remember, there was a security tier 5 door right up top when we cleared the control centre. So it was something that we couldn't get through before, but we should be able to now. I've actually not been through here in a while. I've not done the microfields in a little bit. Which isn't really an issue. Yes, IS 0855. Still got all these corpses knocking about, which isn't great. So this one's kind of neat. We've got like a mirror on a hill. And that's about it here. Are there any notes from Dr. Mans? Doesn't look like it. We're a little bit stompy just because the armour we've got on. But what we can do is we can go in the mirror. We've got a bunch of locked doors that won't open. I feel very small in here. What was that? Like my weapons just like blinked. Weird. But if we head up top, we've just got a massive empty field. So this is IS 0855. This is... it's a portal world. There is absolutely nothing to do here. Nothing to see. Nowhere to go. But it's a perfectly safe location and you can build in it. So if you're looking for just like a nice flat sort of like testing area, I imagine this was probably something like a dev testing area maybe initially. And yeah, if you run all the way to the edge, you get teleported to the other end of the map. So it's quite large. It's good for a few different things. Like if you wanted to set up like a big farm or something else weird and wonderful, like it's a nice area for that. If there's stuff you want to do while sort of like AFK in a perfectly safe area, again, that's an option. It's nice, I just think it's a little bit bland. And of course, you've only got one power socket to try and run everything off, so laser power will be your friend if you want to build in here. Well, that's just a nice little place to be. So our second one is actually close to home, so actually let's just teleport back. And we will... I probably don't need to recharge this, it'll recharge by the time we're done. We actually want to go to Helmholtz containment. So, take it easy, zombies in here. Again, they just do a lot of damage, they just die if you hit them in the head, but... I'd just rather not have to deal with them if I don't have to. But we've got another IS in here. So let's just pop in, shut the door.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. Despite the obvious risks, IS-083 has become a regular lunchtime haunt for several staff members. They call it research. In a facility such as this, there needs to be some lenience, I suppose. So long as no one forgets to close the door.
So this is IS-083. There is something else that I need to go and grab. I'm just going to cut quickly while I go and grab a launch pad. There's no point in watching me run back to base and back. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure we had one of these before going in. I just had to kill the security bot on the way out. But let's jump into IS-008 Re. Womp. Flying fish! Hello, Commander Flail. You escaped the Painted Planet. You're not Space Queen Maxine. You don't look as fast either. Well, anyway, welcome to Royal Range. I'm afraid you're in trouble. Our home is... Excuse me, I feel strange. Everything's changed here. Once it was full of joy and laughter, then something terrible happened. Lamogi got sick somehow. Now they're unbearable. They thought, hurt my friends. You want to reach the orbiting oracle, you'll have to find a way past them. You need 7 royal crowns to open the way to Mighty Moon. The royal crowns are... They're sick. It was never like this before. I don't know what's happening. We've got that hat actually from the furniture store. I don't feel that great myself. Yeah, your feet looking a little bit buggy. So, in here, our weapons are useless. What? You want to look out for these coins? I think there's 10. Collect more for a special prize. Yeah. The Lamogi are pretty hardy, but a bop on the top of their head might take care of that. Which is our indication that these guys die to a head bop. And they drop chili peppers that keep us toasty, and yeah, they're just kind of neat. Can I fish in these? Is that water? Oh, it is! We'll catch a little cheeky fish here, because you know me, I've got to try and get one fish when I'm in a new area. I'm not actually sure what the fish here drop, because I just never bothered fishing here in my own world. It should, in theory, be quite a safe place to fish as well. I'm curious about the XP from the fish, because different fish give different XP. That was a candy cane. Okay, well, we'll take a break from that though for now, because otherwise I'll be fishing all day. Alright, so we've got a cheeky coin out here. Basically, we just want to sort of navigate around and get these crowns. A really nice way of doing that is you can bring a jump pack, because the jump pack will give you a little bit of an edge, and you can sort of like launch yourself around the map, which is quite fun. Can I jump on these guys without actually having to do anything weird? Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Give me your black gunk, mate, and I will actually use the cube just to make this jump, because there's stuff dropping in from the top. Let's grab that. Got power sockets, and a rather chilly looking chap in a elf hat. I believe if you interact with them you get like the frozen face. So I guess if you're playing Mr. Freeze. Saying that, I'm not sure if there's well, not yet, much in the way of like ice weapons. Not that I've seen. There may be more later that I've just not seen yet. Let's keep heading down this way. We could do that little wiggly river bit. We got a crown! Yeah! Cross the frozen river. Yoink! Actually, we'll head back down that little wiggly path. Yeah. I've intentionally not used the cube a lot, this playthrough. But certain areas, it just makes life so much easier, so... I'm not gonna, like, cube shame anybody. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. There's a crown down here we can get to. Whee! can be a little bit tricky to get on top of. And last time I did this, I was not wearing armour that was as good. Which did mean that I found myself getting very hurt a lot of the time. Yeah, I can see why the scientists were like playing in here instead of doing work. I do like it, and it's a nice little homage to like early like N64 style platformers. Yeah, well, let me up. So what do we have here? We've got another little bit here. These like collapse as you jump on them. And crush. I should have just trusted it and carried on going. Should have made that jump a little bit earlier too. Womp. Nothing behind this.
Can't contain this much longer.
Why do you need to poop so bad? I pooped before I left. There's a coin on top of here, so let's go and grab that. Really good idea to bring the jump pads. Grab that coin. Look, I have been cutting it fine for so long. If this is the episode my dude finally poos himself, I will have to laugh a little. Nope, missed that jump. What am I like? Let's make this jump here. We'll jump to that. Like, the cube really just lets you ignore a lot of the stuff here, which is a little bit cheeky. I'm not sure if you can even get to that island out there. Right, let's get this coin and then get out of this water before it freezes. Yeah, we get like a chill bounce. We've got Big Ogie over there. Got these grumpy boys on the slippy ice. But we can scrap these items down into the digital gold when we get out of here, so it really is like just a fun area to nip to, and it gets you plenty of the resources that otherwise you'd have to faff with the rats for, and it's just annoying. Can I fight this dude with just like the spring pad? I like his shades. Oh, yep. I nearly bounced the wrong way. Come on, big boy. Just kind of reminds me of the ice bullies from Mario 64. Okay, well his gunk just fell off the world. But he just dropped a crown for beating him. Yum, yum, yum. We're going to jump up to the castle. Not the castle, the snowman, isn't it? Yeah. And this is an area you can like set up a little house in again. There's lots of cool stuff here. And like more frozen people. Right, the main reason we brought this gas pad is for the scarf. We need the cube. Because we want to land up here. See if we can get on top. And grab that coin. There we go. And we'll drop back down and get our gas pad. And I think we've just got the ones over there to worry about. Right, pack that up. Oh, we've got some stuff underground as well, haven't we? Oh, I knew there was a bit I'd forgotten. Is it this way to get down? It is. Yeah, really enjoy like the additions of little zones and stuff like this. I just think they're neat. Blimey, it's dark in there. There's also nothing down that passage, so that was a bit of a waste of time. Oh, gosh. I've got a coin in the hole. I think we go for that last. Looks like there's a way to go here. Did I bring my shotgun with the lamp? I did. Just give us a little bit of actual vision down here, because the night vision doesn't seem to work particularly well. Oh, this like slips through this little crack here. Okay, so it's just an alternate way into this room. Little like secrets in there? No? Okay. Grab the cube! Nope, didn't make it. Gosh darn it. Ah! Oh, well, we can just use the water then to make the jump. Okay. How do I get up there? Is this like a run up the snowball route? Yes, it is. Panicked. There we go. Oh, right, and then we can drop down here. With a running jump, we should be able to make that, and there we go. It's another crown. How many have we got? 6, so we've got one more to get. We jump in the hole to get the coin. It's fine because it dumps us at the start of the level. Oh no, it just dumps us here. Even better. And we just need to climb the hill. How are we doing for coins? That's right, it's 20 of them we need to gather, isn't it? So if you gather all 20, like a little secret opens and you can get the Lamogi sunglasses, which is just very sweet. Right, so that's up to here. Let's see where the coins are. Just grab that. That's the gateway opened. And then we just want to head down there. Guess we've got, what is it? We've got one coin and there's the other one on the island. Sweet. I don't know if you can take fall damage in this world. Ah, I missed the jump. Come on, can I get up there from here? No. Eh. Hey look, it's a super, definitely not dead guy. Got that. Run, 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 run. Make the jump. Make sure you've not got your cube out for this jump. Collect all 25 for a reward. There must be a few I've missed then. That's one. That's two. So there's 3 coins in here I've missed. I'm not 100% sure where they would be. I'm also about to shit myself. Got the tricky ones. Oh, there's more stuff up there. Okay. Is there anything I get for running all the way to the top of here? Did we already do that? Yes, we did. And we should be able to see any more coins as well if we just quickly make our way up this. Alright, any more coins that we can see floating about? I'm unsure, Janet. There's 2 left that I've missed. And they're probably in like really obvious spots if you're doing like an actual thorough scrub. Which I perhaps have not been as thorough as I could have been. I wonder if they're in the cave. Well, we'll search until my guy's about to poo himself, and then we'll teleport back to base. I think that sounds like a fair choice. Because they must be tucked behind something or like in something that I've just not poked my head by. Not like in these tunnels, are they? There's one there. Is there one in the other branch leading up to the snowman? Not that one. Where is it? That one. Let's have a quick look, because I might have got the one that was on top of that, and then if there's another one in it, and I've just ignored it because I'm a plum. No? Where is the last coin? Just bounce straight into that snowball. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the secret bit is back here. Yeah. So if you get all of the coins, that opens. The teeth, the square teeth. But yeah, in there is the thing that you use to get the Mogi shades. So you too can be as cool as a big Ogie. I wonder if I like walk past it going around the snowman. It'd be like behind it or something stupid. Yeah, 'cause we got that. It must be in the cave, because I cannot see it out in the environment. Just had like a stupid thought, like what if there's a shit yourself speedrun? Been through there, been through there. Went down that way. Got that coin. Fairly confident we got everything in this spot. Unless there's another coin hidden that I've just not seen, but... Oh! Didn't get his tie. It was a good job I came back here, because like, I'd not found that last time. I just want the last coin, Janet. Not in there. It's not around this corner. Not in this chamber. I genuinely do not know. Come out here. I don't think I've missed it over here. Wait till the 7th Planetary Legion hears about this. They won't hear anything about this. Well, we've seen where most of them are. I feel a bit bad about not finding the last one, though. You know what, I'm going to make a little cut. I'm just going to look for this last coin, because I feel bad. So you know when we came back and checked the snowman? We went round here and we went, oh, there's nothing back there. That's all 25 coins. So we found most of them there just by pootling about, and then that one was just literally like just a smidgen behind that area, and I should have looked at it and I should have seen it, but I didn't. So, I mean, it only took me about 5-10 more minutes of faffing about. We got there. Now we should be able to get to... didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting you can like double jump in here. Yeah, that's a fun reminder too. You can double jump in Space Queen. Right, so we're up. We're heading back down here. This is now broken. And we have the frozen Lamogi, and he gives you the sunshades. So with that, we've actually finished Space Queen. A little time still an emergency, but we're fine for another moment. So I'm going to head back to base. I'm going to try and remember if there's anything else that we've missed that we need to look at. And we'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at. Might actually do a tiny spot more fishing before I go, just to see if I can catch anything in here. I'll not make yous watch that. Okay, so I just ran to the toilet. And, I don't know where I am. It sucked all the poop out of me. Some distant shore. I mean, I presume this is the poop dimension, where all of the poop goes. I don't know how to get out of here. Do we catch poop fish here? I'm almost terrified to find out. I was not expecting that. I assume it's because I was, like, during toilet time. Use the portal toilet. So I'm assuming it's a bit of a... If you leave it too long, you fall in. Which is funny. If I go in that water, am I going to stink? Come on. Portal fish. That's slightly less exciting. Oh! You jump in the poop and it spits you out back in the toilets. That's ever so slightly grim. Phew. Fuck you, robot. Best way back to base is actually really straightforward, I think. Or saying that, let's nip to security. I'm gonna nip to security and grab some more night essence very, very quickly. I'll meet you back at base. Right, we made it back to base. So what I want to do here is, let's see what we get for doing one clean run of Space Queens. Let's just scrap the locks. I don't think we can really do much of anything with these. 33 ore, 41 black gunk. So straight away, very, very decent way to get large quantities of that. Keep farming rats as you see them, but definitely a really nice way of just topping up those resources. Because we've got that frigid queenfish, we've got the icebergiri platter. That's kind of hilarious. Frigid bait, so we can use that to lure the frigid queenfish and other icy swimmers. You know, we'll convert the snowballs into that, we might as well. Because otherwise we're just carrying snowballs for no real reason. We're going to need the bait anyway when we start aiming to get the rare fish. What I want to make as well is a nightshade seed. So that's why we took that quick little detour to security. So I want to scrap an antiverse wheat, make a nightshade seed. I would really advise making a nightshade because you can... It's not... Like, the kerospheres aren't great, but you can distill them. And get the, what's it called, unnerving distillation. So it's a really nice way of farming that. It just means you don't have to keep burning your night essence to get that. So really would recommend that. But I want to take this nightshade seed because I have never traded one of these with Warren. And I want to see what is in a gate security chest. So what I want to do to get to Warren, head into reactors, and then straight up into the office south. Not get eaten by anything in there. Oh, there's a pest. Bonk! I said bonk. Let's give this to Warren, because we've got a crate in the atrium anyway, so it's not like we've got to go far to open one. Warren, my boy, give me that key. Oh, it's antifish fillets for staplers.
It's all yours. You look like you need it.
Thank you. I have no idea what you're going to do with that, mate, but you do you. Suppose if you've holed yourself up in one spot, it's a decent deterrent. Right, gate key. Unlocked a gate security crate. Oh my gosh. And in here, these are where you get gate security helmets. Armor, the night pass, heck yeah. The wielder of a night pass is ignored by gate security. And I guess the pistol. We'll take it with us. Yeah, so that's how you complete the gate security set, which is very handy if you want to train fortitude, because the complete lack of stamina consumption is very nice. What do you mean we're getting closer? No, no, no. Bad rat. No. Right. So that's another little thing knocked off the old list of things to find. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm desperate for. We should be able to make up plenty of digital gold. We've got full access now to reactors. We want to kill that like the floaty robed man. What did it say the eyes were called? Because we were looking at making something that was it a shield? Yeah, the hard light shield. Magnificent anti-material shield of dazzling hard light, able to deflect most types of projectiles if it's charged. Flickering eyes, gatekeeper Mr. Gogs. Okay. So yeah, if we can take down that guy, we can switch out our shield to one that uses just electricity, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we've got our gate crate now, so that's a nice little addition somewhere. We'll just have a quick look. Records, we've got an upgrade for the pistol. What do we need for that? Oh, we can actually do that. Did I use the transuranic super alloy on something? I swore I put that in one of the chests. Well, I must have used it for something. Fair enough. Oh, there's one more thing we can do. One more thing we can do. How did that escape my thoughts? We can go back to Flat Hill. So what I want to do is I want to get my antifungal. I'm going to see about dropping some stuff off here because I've just got so much junk. I'm just going to dump it in this cupboard for now. I tried so hard to get things sorted, and they did for a while, and now I've just plain given up again. But I've got two things that we want to do. We want to get our antifungal out, and then I think we want to go to Canaan. Where is my research pack as well? We'll take that. Because if I pop that on, yes, it gives us a few less slots, but it means I can use that refrigerated slot. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop through to the entrance to labs. We're going to nip to Canaan. And we're going to grab some manky corn. Because if you remember in Flat Hill,
probably locate a
I just went to the poop dimension. Come on, game. I'm so full of poop I went to poop land. Yeah, so we'll head to Canaan. Flat Hill's got the corn syrup refinery that is the front for the gate operations there. And I believe we can get some actual corn that isn't full of gunk. Because if I go to my map now, Quantum Exchanger has appeared on my map. So, let's get corny in this bitch. Oh, on, I need to bring home Abe and Janet.
Janet!
What are we doing here, Abe? They are just the best characters. Like, they're so well written, and I just think they are charming. And I should probably be bopping things as I go, because I need more experience. How am I doing for my, like, skills? Blunt is about to hit 12, so that'll give me the reduction. I do really need to train these up and get the damage resist perks, because there's a lot of enemies where I don't know what they resist yet. And that is causing me some actual problems in combat, because I'm pretty sure I could be using more effective weaponry. Right, so we'll just use the lamp. Cross the branch. Come around this way. So this one, yep, up here. There's that horrible little camp, so we just come over this way instead of getting caught and eaten. Come around this way. I think there's a couple of dudes down here. Yeah. Bonk! Bonk!
Stop!
Good boy, Spud. My little cutie patootie. Right, let's find some gross corn. So it does just spawn in these bushels.
This may get awkward.
Dude, can you stop pooping for like 3 minutes?
Time will come. Have faith. He will.
I swear my character does nothing but shit. And like, I know we took the you need to poop more perk, like trait. But it just feels like recently, like, he's just pooping so much more. Is that actually... There we go. Sorry, Janet, get out of the chili slot. Is there any more corrupt corn? Yes. I don't really need anything else from here. I suppose we can borrow the pumpkins, and if we take them home in time, well, fantastic. If not, I'm not going to buy too much. Oh no, they're spawning enemies. Whatever will I do? Can you put me down, please, sir? That was ever so slightly rude. Right. Now we can return to base. We can drop a cheeky dookie. Poo. Oh, we were nearly full again of poo. I'm going to have to spend some time just fishing there and see what I can pull up. Alright, to the fridge. I'm just going to put the apple in the freezer. Never freeze your real apples, they go all mushy and gross. I suppose if you use them to make a pie or something, like crack on, but... yeah. Abe and Janet get pride of place above the bed. And you can have your tiny little water cooler.
What are we doing here, Abe?
Janet!
Janet! Right, so we've got some corn. Let us now head to Flat Hill. Excuse me, Marion, I'm going to your wet dream, I guess. You strange man. So, you know what, I'm going to cut us to being in Flat Hill, because there's no point in watching me walk there. Right, Flat Hill. It's been a little while since I've come back here, because I've got pretty well stocked up on power cells and stuff. But if you remember, on the other side of the bounty basket, we can sort of come through that truck. It's the shortcut access to the arcade. If we come right down the edge, and there's the actual main factory, and this is like a little loading bay area we can get to. And this was covered in fungal bloom right from the start. And now, we've got some antifungal juice. So let's drop that in there and see what we can do. I did just have to beat up a symphonist to get over here, but yeah, they deserved it. And we're in. I wonder if this is going to be good for other recipes in the future then, because that's just corn on that screen, but there's a couple of others. Okay. Right, well, in you go. Apple container. Purified corn. It's corn. Edible sowable corn. Likely cleansed of any ill omens at the Flat Hill Crown Control Facility. Lovely. Right, well, we'll take that back home to base. And we'll get that turned into seeds. And I think that is us caught up on optional areas and things for now. So I think what I'll say is, at this point, I'll say a massive thank you for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me through to the end of this. We are getting basically back on track and where we need to be going to get more of the game done. It's always fun to check out what weird things that you don't have to see. Just check them out, have fun with them. I will... Sorry, the air feels strange, it distracted me there. If you did enjoy the content, please drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you feel like I've missed anything, or if there's anything that you want to see, please drop a comment below. With that, I will love yous and leave yous. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it's for you. And I will see you next time. Bye!